If you've ever struggled to route wire through walls or conduit, fish tape is the tool that changes everything. In this video, we're going to walk you through exactly how to use it, from attaching your wire to making a clean, controlled pull every time. First, ensure you have all the tools you need. Also, count your bends before you start. Bend count matters as much as distance. When you're ready to start feeding the tape, insert with steady forward pressure, not a shove. Keep one hand near the feed point to guide alignment. When you feel resistance, rotate the tape gently before pushing. That small rotation often clears minor obstructions. If resistance increases sharply, stop, back out, rotate, and refeed. Forcing past hard resistance is how you kink the tape, and a kink permanently weakens it. You may run into some common obstacles while feeding the tape. For fire blocks, when the tape stops hard at one spot, back out a few inches, rotate, and re-enter at a slightly different angle. If you need to drill through, check local code first. If you're pulling near insulation, move slowly and use fiberglass tape in unknown wall environments. It's less aggressive and gives you more control. For multi-bend conduit, if the tape binds halfway through, friction buildup is likely the cause. Pull back, apply lubricant at accessible points, and re-attempt with steady pressure, not force. When the fish tape is through to the other side, it's time to attach the wire. Attaching wire is the most common failure point of any pull. 1. Strip a small section of insulation from each conductor. 2. Thread the exposed copper through the eyelet at the end of the fish tape. 3. Twist the conductors tightly around the tape. No loose loops. 4. Wrap with electrical tape smoothly, building a gradual taper from the tape body toward the wire. That taper is everything. A bulky joint catches on fittings. A smooth, tapered connection slides right through. When pulling the wire back through, for runs over 50 feet or with multiple bends, use 2 people. One feeds and maintains alignment at the entry point. The other pulls steadily at the far end. Both communicate. If resistance spikes, the feeder calls it before the puller yanks harder. For shorter solo runs, anchor the reel so it doesn't spin freely, and pull hand over hand while keeping the tape taut. Either way, no jerking. Sudden tension spikes scrape insulation and can separate your connection. Here are some final tips when using fish tape. Rewind slowly and evenly after every use. Wipe steel tape down after wet or dusty pulls to prevent corrosion. Inspect the tip before each job. If it's bent, cracked, or kinked, replace it. Stay within conduit fill limits and use lubricant on runs with 3 or more bends or over 50 feet. Clean feeding, a solid connection, and steady tension turn difficult pulls into predictable ones. If this video helped you out, hit like, subscribe for more, and head over to supplyhouse.com when you're ready to get the job done right.